It's time now for All You Ever Wanted to Know. A chance for you to get to know what's going on in and around your community and the fabulous people that make it happen. With today's guest, here's Jordan Patswold.
Hello and welcome to All You Ever Wanted to Know. I'm Jordan Patswold. It happens to be the second Wednesday of the month, so joining us as always is our friends from LR Future Insurance and Investments. Lori Renton back with us. Good morning, Lori. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Jordan. It's great to be here again.
Yes. Well, I feel like David Bowie changes. Wow. Some exciting news with LR Future. We also have a guest joining us in studio. I'm going to let you introduce who we have joining us.
Well, it's funny that you picked that song because change is my personality. I love it when we just thrive on change in business and community and family and whatever it be. And today I'm here to introduce James Archer. He's from Regina, Knight Archer Insurance. And I just have a little story to tell. Actually, it's a big story that James and I are going to share with you today as a community of Yorkton. LR Future was at a point where in our 24th year, we didn't have a big enough market in our companies to be able to support the community and the people that really wanted to do business with us on the insurance side. So I call up James, he's the son of Doug and Gloria, who started the company way back when, 35 years this year. And James, is it something that we could do? Could we work together and collaborate? Well, of course we can. And then we've just built a friendship and a collaboration through this. And the number one thing that I looked at when I talked to James was how much our businesses were family oriented. And that was really exciting. So it's great to have James here in the audience.
Well, thank you very much for having me, and that was a very gracious introduction, Lori. As Lori mentioned, we're very excited to be in the community today and be a part of the business community in Yorkton.
It's great to have you here joining us on the program and a part of the community of Yorkton as well. And what's neat as well is just you talk about the similarities that these two companies have united in the family model. That's really neat as well. Also, just both being very focused and concentrated on the local, community, because something I know that can get a bad reputation in especially the insurance world is that it seems like when dealing with your insurance providers or agents, in some places you're dealing with someone, well, let's face it, Lord knows where. Right? Being able to deal with people directly who are local and in our community, it seems like people have a lot of comfort and trust knowing that those people that they're dealing with when it comes to their insurance are from their community that they're also in.
Well, that's the great part, is that LR Future, being 24 years in the community of Yorkton, started in 1994, and how we've taken what we do as a small business in Yorkton and really led it into what's called community-ship. So when we do look at the values, and I know when I first sat down with James and I said, hey, what's the highest values you hold in the relationship of business? And we look at his values and mine, and they were completely matching. And I go, wow, like that is a sign that, this is the right match. So that got me really excited. So when you say change, yeah, man, if we can offer more and more to our clients, because the great thing is Knight Archer's moving in right next door. We have a door between us. We're working together. We're still going to team up and build the best we can for clients. And, I'm a believer that now more than ever, our world needs to put the focus back onto the needs of the people. So we're here as a team to support you, our community, and the surrounding area of Yorkton with bigger and better stuff.
So with Knight Archer and LR Future coming together, is there going to be two different names on the door? Is it one name on the door? How is that going to look when this ultimately takes effect?
Well, Knight Archer will be opening our own location right next door to LR Future. We've installed a door between the two offices, so that represents that we will be working collaboratively. So there will be two businesses, two signs on the door, but we will be working hand in hand to ensure the needs of the customers are met. I just wanted to also expand on what Lori was mentioning there a moment ago with respect to the giving back to the community. We very much see when we acquire a brokerage or move into a new community, it's a partnership with the employees and also a partnership with the community at large. We're dependent on the community's acceptance and business to be successful, and of course the employees that we gain from those acquisitions are the people that have the relationships with the customers to begin with. So we see that approach as holistic in nature and really integrating ourselves into the community.
Mm-hmm. Now, Lori, when it comes to teaming up with Knight Archer in this partnership too, and what is something that, say, Knight Archer provides that maybe LR doesn't, or vice versa? What's something that Knight Archer sees in LR that they bring to the table?
Well, that's kind of a really cool question. Number one is LR Future on the insurance side is very small. We don't have a lot of suppliers to supply the kind of insurance needs that a lot of people need. So we've been pretty fortunate with home, auto, condo, the basics, right? So the expansion that I see is in business, like any of you out there that need a quote in the business realm, farm. That's another big market that we've never been able to go out and tackle because we didn't have a big enough market to do it. So just those two things, business and farming, wow, we're just going to be able to take off with that stuff and give people more opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have the existing clients, even on the investment side. We have farm clients, we're doing planning and stuff for them, but we don't have, the products or whatever to put in place for their insurance side.
So there's something there that you can certainly provide for those people that may not have been able to be provided before in a lot of ways.
And mortgages is another thing, and that's what excites me. Like, oh, wow, now you can come in. Hey, you know what? You need a mortgage on your house. You don't need to go to a financial institution. Come right to us. We will link you up with the Knight Archer mortgage brokers.
Oh, is that right?
And that's an added complement that we're going to be able to use on the financial. Like, I do a discovery process planning model that I'm just inventing, and all that is in there. So by the time you sit down, we have you taken care of. And if you're dealing with people that you love dealing with, that's okay. We're still going to help you with the other parts that you need to bring together.
Well, it's awesome then that at this point you won't be sending people across town. You can send them next door.
Boy, you got that right, especially the institutions.
For sure. You're listening to All You Ever Wanted to Know today with LR Future Insurance and Investments, and also joining us from Knight Archer Insurance as well, James Archer, Lori Renton joining us in the studio. So give us a bit more background if you have, James, just on Knight Archer, and also take us back to how it all started to where it is today, and just even the reach, other locations that you're in.
Sure. Well, Knight Archer Insurance was started by my mother and father and my uncle in 1981 in Regina. They started the business with no customers, just a company contract. So they've grown it to where it is today from their very first customer. Today we have 3 offices in Regina, 1 in Saskatoon, an office in Winnipeg, a couple of small little satellite offices in Pence and Craven, and now we're in Yorkton as well. So, from operating in out of my parents' basement to start to, now growing to 120 employees across, 2 of the prairie provinces here. It's a real Saskatchewan success story, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. My sister and I are active in the business in leadership capacities, and, we take very seriously the responsibility of carrying on the culture and the tradition that my parents were able to establish in the company. Mm-hmm. And that's really our focus going forward.
Excellent. Great to have you on the program today, and also soon to be in our community as well with Knight Archer Insurance and teaming together with LR Future Insurance and Investments. Lori Renton and James Archer are our guests today on the program. Stay tuned. We'll have more with them after this.
Education is an indispensable tool for building the life you want. Start now with a strong foundation of skills and knowledge from Parkland College. We keep class sizes small so you can dream big. Here, you'll know your instructors and classmates by name. That way you can learn more easily, get better grades, and start your career with confidence. It's part of what makes us Parkland College. Visit parklandcollege.sk.ca and envision your future with us.
I found a new gadget for my phone. Co-op's got bargains you have to know. Just tap and get the appy. What's on sale? Take away the guess. Download it now. No need to stress. It's all there. The Co-op appy. Check out the newest, latest flyer. Deals to make you a happy buyer. What you waiting for? The Co-op appy. Deals up and down every aisle. Savings galore to make you smile. It's all with the Co-op appy.
Download the new Co-op app with your smartphone. Deals, flyers, and directions to your nearest store, all with
the Co-op appy.
Everyone at The Rock loves heading out of town, so they're back on the road for another season. Join us on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 2 to 5 p.m. as we chat with community leaders about what's happening in their town. On the Road is brought to you by Remax Blue Chip Realty and Value Tire and Battery.
This is Jordan. We're off to Churchbridge on Thursday. Join me 2 to 5 p.m. at the Churchbridge Co-op. On the Road to Churchbridge is brought to you by the Churchbridge Co-op Association, Lillian Tim CMA, Tangles with Lisa, Sagebrush Studios, Pony's Place Family Restaurant, and Farrell Agencies Limited.
On the Road, only on The Rock. You're listening to All You Ever Wanted to Know. If you have a question for today's guest, call 783-5160 or toll free 1-855-449-5160.
Back here on All You Ever Wanted to Know today, chatting with our friends from LR Future Insurance and Investments and new friends from Knight Archer Insurance. James Archer, Lori Renton with us in studio to talk about this new partnership. They're going to be right next door to each other and yet under the same roof. So we're going to chat a bit more with them about what this partnership is going to look like and what happens to some of the overlap, Lori, because it sounds like there are some things that you do that is exactly the same. So what does that mean for some of the people in your office?
Well, and for the people in our office, Karen and Sheila, who are our two licensed brokers right now,
okay,
they will be moving over next door to the Knight Archer side. But Casey, who we brought on as our front end person, she's just doing her licensing now, and we're sharing her. So it's kind of cool because I do believe people's habits, bring them into LR Future. We're here to see Karen. We're here to pay our insurance. And we don't have to say, oh, you have to go outside and around now. We just walk them through the door to Karen. It's like they're in another big office.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to share Casey. We're not sure how long. We'll figure out what has to happen. But I know on the LR Future side, the excitement is that we can truly focus on the needs of the investment world.
Okay.
And we can really hone in on that because we don't have to take care of the insurance stuff anymore.
So with Knight Archer, is that now already up and running in Yorkton, and is an office imminent opening? What along those lines can people expect to see when it comes to Knight Archer's angle?
Yeah, our opening is imminent. We're waiting for our sign to go up and some furniture to be delivered. And, at the moment we are operating just as they were operating previously under LR Futures. And, we see so many synergies in this relationship that, with Karen and Sheila operating, just moving next door, they've been able to not even miss a beat in delivering the service to the customers during this transition period.
Okay. Then over in your office's side of things, Lori, what's that going to look like then? Because it will be a little different, obviously.
Yeah, it'll be different. We're looking at doing a few renos. I said once they started renovating next door, it's time for LR Future to have a little bit of a new facelift. So we will be shifting it a little bit. There's going to be 3 or 4 of us actually working on the investment side. I will continue. I haven't had a lot of opportunity to continue my discovery process because you're busy looking after the management of the insurance side.
Mm-hmm.
So we're able to go and do the money coaching through the discovery process, taking on our cash flow planning, which I'm working on right now, the retirement succession estate planning, as well as all the different products, the RDSPs, the registered education, TFSAs, the whole works are still there, even bigger and better. And then also to tap into the mortgages.
Okay.
So that's a good one.
Busy, to say the least. But the office is still up and running like it normally would be. Lots of ways people can still get the help for whatever they need when it comes to insurance or investments. Does that mean a name change?
No, not at all. LR Future Insurance and Investments. It's just going to link more into the life insurance side. Insurance won't mean general insurance, home, auto, farm, all that kind of stuff. It will mean insurance, meaning the, we still have the Blue Cross and Group Medical, so there's still health and travel insurance.
Okay.
Yeah, we still have that on the LR Future side. So, like I said, no matter what door they walk in, whatever the client's needs are, we got a door between us.
Okay. Now, just curious on this angle, I know as of right now, someone coming through your doors, if it would come to auto insurance, motor license issuer, and all the rest of it, that wouldn't be available to them. You'd be sending them, again, across town. Will that be something available next door now?
Well, you know what? We don't have motor licensing services available at this time.
Okay.
It's something that's we're investigating.
Okay.
But we can't say for sure that we'll be able to offer that service.
No problem.
Yeah.
And so with that, what other things do we want to get out there regarding this? Something like a celebration and all the rest tied to it. Anything in the works for that?
Well, we're going to be doing a celebration in the fall. We just had that discussion today. We're going, just because we're opening right now, you get summer going. So we believe that, and of course we know the parade goes down Yorkton right past our businesses, so we may be doing something there, but it probably fall. Fall is when the kids get back into school and we're able to get back in tuned in community. We're looking at hosting a really nice event for the opening of Night Archer.
Yeah, great stuff. Again, Lori Renton, James Archer joining us on the program today. People might just have that concern or leeriness about this just because I think people have that knack. Scared of change. I think it's a stereotype, but it often holds true for a lot of people in Yorkton and area. I know you're one to break away from, if you will, the status quo, if you will, Lori. So I guess what's your answer for people when they just are simply curious as to why you're doing this?
You know what? Like I said before, now more than ever, we need to focus more on the needs of the clients. So that's why we've expanded and done what we've done, is because we're here for you, our clients, and any new clients that want to step up and say, hey, we want to do business with you guys. We know there's been a number in the past that we've had to turn away because we just don't have the market for it. So is it ever going to be exciting to say, yes, we can take care of you? Yeah, we're insurance. We've got Night Archer right next door as the insurance broker that's got you covered. So, and then the LR Future side, of course, we're there. We can direct people. I've been in the business for 24 years. I have an insurance license. I'm going to stay licensed under Night Archer because 30 years of being licensed, it's kind of scary to let that thing go. So I'm going to stay licensed for a while under Night Archer, sponsoring my license. So I'll still be there too to give people direction.
Excellent. We'll continue our discussion today on All You Ever Wanted to Know with James Archer and Lori Renton after this.
Yamaha's Motorcycle Power Tour is back. Now is your chance to ride before you buy at Schrader's Yamaha this Saturday, June 11th. Come check out the all-new 2016 XSR 900 as well as the extremely popular FJR and FZ models. The class-leading Striker and Bolt Series bikes will be there too. That's this Saturday with demo rides running from 10 till 5 and a barbecue lunch supporting Snorama at noon. This is a first-come, first-serve event, so contact Schrader's in Yorkton to book a time or hurry down and find the Yamaha that best suits you. Bring a valid motorcycle license and appropriate riding gear.
Hey guys, Father's Day is coming up, and Yorkton Prostate Support Group have the perfect gift for you to give your family. The PSA test is a simple blood test, only takes a few minutes, and you'll detect abnormalities of the prostate gland. The free PSA testing clinic will be held Saturday, June 18th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Linden Mediclinic, 385 Broadway Street East. For more information, contact George Plews at gdplews@sastel.net or call George at 306-783-2303. The PSA testing clinic is sponsored by the Yorkton Prostate Support Group, Linden Medical Clinic, and the Yorkton Lions.
Transformation. Since 1932, Alberta Bible College has been involved in the transformation of thousands of people by equipping them for effective service and witness for Christ. So whether you're looking for a year of spiritual growth, a diploma to further prepare you for specific Christian ministry, or even a degree to prepare for even more intense vocational ministry, you need to consider Alberta Bible College. Or if you're a non-traditional student or adult learner, you might want to consider our professional adult Christian education program with teleconferencing options. Transformation starts at Alberta Bible College. For more information, check out abccampus.ca.
You're listening to All You Ever Wanted to Know. If you have a question for today's guest, call 783-5160 or toll free 1-855-449-5160.
We're back here on All You Ever Wanted to Know with Lori Renton and James Archer. Lori with LR Future Insurance and Investments, James Archer with Knight Archer Insurance, and a partnership really coming together to allow these two businesses to work effectively with one another. And I know you've received lots of acclaim in the past, Lori, for LR and Celebrate Success Business Awards and all the rest with that. Looks like property restoration is that what's next on your table? Just because it sounds like with some of the changes going on, you might just make yourselves eligible for that. What's the plan really for some of these buildings now?
Well, you know what's really neat is the fact that this is, I don't know if it's coincidence or what we call it. I don't really believe in coincidence, but I had a dream that my insurance side of the company was going to move next door, but I had a tenant there. And then all of a sudden, a month later, right after that dream, a month later, the tenant goes, I'm shutting down my business. And I go, oh, okay. And then that's the time we started collaborating and talking to James and working with Knight Archer saying, you know, is this an opportunity? We jumped on it immediately. So honestly, the timing was all in line for us. So as far as, you know, us working together, making changes, business restoration, who knows? I'm really liking the Knight Archer side. I walk over there every day and have a look at it because, of course, their color is lime green. Frick, I love it. So that's why LR Future is looking at doing a little shift in what we're doing in our office, too, after 16 years, where our location. It's time for change.
Well, people want to know where the bird's staying?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But one of the things that James and I have spoken about is really bringing a learning and an education component to what we do. LR Future on the investment side, we've always been, you know, money is a complex, very complex conversation. So I do the discovery process. I work with couples in conversations around money and how we can look past some of the beliefs that we have around the world of money, wherever they came from. Did they come from your parents? Did they come from the banker? Did they come from school? And how we're bringing simplicity to that. And then you look at the insurance side, it's just as or more complex when you look at the wording booklets. So that's the side, James, that I'm excited about, is being able to host events at Knight Archer, because there's a big boardroom in the back that we can host these events and start teaching people about what it is and what they're making decisions on, and that they're consciously understanding what they're buying.
Well, and that's just it, because a lot of people, just out of fear and the unknown, or even not admitting to not knowing, what they'll end up doing is that they'll leave themselves unprotected, and that can be the most dangerous thing of all.
Yes, absolutely. You know, one of the things that attracted us so much to working with LR Futures was Lori's commitment to education, and you know, our values were very similar, and they were aligned on where we wanted to go as businesses. You know, one of Knight Archer's, one of the values that we hold dear to ourselves is learning. Even within our organization, we want to have the best trained staff in the industry, and so we're investing in the education and training for our staff, so we can, because our product and our value as an insurance broker is really providing professional advice on a complex product. So we're advocates for our clients, and so we invest in that education and training for our staff so we can do the best jobs for those clients.
All right, almost out of time for today, but anything else you want to get out there that maybe we haven't already, that you want to let people know about this new transformation?
A final word on my note is please watch for September. We believe it's going to be September where we're really going to have a kickoff on this collaboration. But my biggest thing, and this is a great quote, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. James and I are sitting here right now as LR Future and Knight Archer saying we are here to be the change that we want to see in the world of business.
All right. Wonderful. It's been great to have you both here. We can leave it right there if we want to. James, was there anything else, though?
Well, you know what? I just wanted to share that we're very excited to be a part of the community, and you know, that kickoff in September, we're looking forward to it, and watch for us in the community, because it's something that's very important to us, and we're going to do our best to be strong corporate citizens for Yorkton.
Well, thanks for being here in studio, but also in the community as well. Looking forward to that at the same time. James Archer, Lori Renton, our guest today on All You Ever Wanted to Know. Thanks so much for both of you being here.
Thank you, Jordan, and thanks to The Rock for all you do in the community.
As you as well. And this has been All You Ever for today. Thank you so much for listening. Until next time, have yourselves a wonderful day and be blessed.
Thanks for listening to All You Ever Wanted to Know. If you or your organization would like to be on All You Ever Wanted to Know, call Jordan at 306-786-7625. All You Ever Wanted to Know, only on the